My name is Mark. I do this for my kids. I grew up in southeastern New Mexico in the 1970s. I was born in 1970. I'm a Japanese American. Unfortunately for me, I grew up during Vietnam. And another fact that's kind of interesting, the town I grew up in, there was maybe two other Japanese American families and maybe two other Vietnamese families. It was a hellish place to grow up. I got into a lot of fights. I got jumped a lot. That's just a simple fact. I grew up with a lot of racism, but that's not the point of today. The point is I didn't grow up around what I would like to say are my people. And when I say my people, I mean Japanese Americans. And it's interesting because now that I try and reach out to other Japanese Americans, they're typically not interested. And that's an interesting thing. I've realized that a lot of that is that there's a lot of minorities in this country that are just trying to blend in. This isn't going to be about politics. Don't care to go there. This is about minorities in this country and what it's like and letting people know. I'm a second generation. My mom was an immigrant. She did the best she could. And I'm trying to do better. These are some of the thoughts that I go through and some of the challenges I go through. I have been to places like LA and Little Tokyo, and I've been to Hawaii. But really, it's the idea that I didn't grow up in those communities, and it feels comfortable for me to be in those places, even though oddly enough, nobody wants to talk to me. But that's not a me problem. It's that nobody wants to talk to anybody. When you go through situations like that, it's easy to say, is it something I did? But that's really not the case. It's the fact that people are afraid to be vulnerable. People don't take good care of themselves, no matter what race they are. This is why it's truly important to take good care of yourself, to know yourself, and to be able to be vulnerable with people and make connections with people. That solves loneliness. Relationships don't solve loneliness. Being in a group of people doesn't solve loneliness. Being okay with yourself and emotionally healthy, that solves loneliness. I hope you have a good day.